Hello Aquarius, welcome back to the Tarot Tanvi. I am Tanvi, this is my studio, these are my tarot cards, and this is your prediction for the year 2023 for Aquarius, and this could be a sun, moon or rising sign. So for your overall energies for the next year, we have pineapple with reconciliation. So your overall energy, I feel like you would want to rekindle your old romances, your old friendships, your old bonds. I know that this is not a great message for many of us, but maybe, these could be like childhood friends that you have not spoken with in a while, or somebody who you lost touch with, and you are like sort of like having this reconciliation moment. This could also be like in case of a long distance relationship, you are meeting your romantic partner again, or in case of a long distance friendship, like again you're meeting your friend, you're meeting your family. So whatever it is, like you're just meeting people after a very long time. It could also be like in terms of work. Maybe you used to work in certain companies and now you're going back to work at that place. So again, going back to where you've already been once, and with like in a positive way. Okay, so it's all very good and positive and healthy. So for your lucky months, we have August and we have November. So I feel August and November are going to be very fruitful for you and very lucky for you. So for the first 3 months of the first quarter of the next year, that is January, February and March, we have the Ten of Wands, which talks about like you feeling a little burdened, or you feeling like a little exhausted in the first 3 months. I feel like please seek help if you feel extremely exhausted. Like yes, like just ask for help if you need help with your work, if you need help with managing your cooking schedules, if you are managing work and then home and then this and then that, if you're managing too many things at the same time, ask for help. Maybe there are people who would be happy to help you out, and that's how maybe you reconcile with certain people. You meet certain situations or certain friends back in some new place. So maybe you've moved into a new country or a new city, and you're finding it difficult to manage a lot of things at the same time, or you are like just ask for help in the first 3 months. Okay, so don't feel overburdened by whatever responsibilities that you have. Then for the next 3 months, that is April, May and June, so the next quarter, we have the Tower card. So which means that you might have to maybe move, or there could be situations that are sort of very life-changing. So I feel like these situations that are going to happen in these 3 months could impact your life for the next 10 years. So I'm not saying like in a negative way or something like that. Nothing really happens in a negative way. There are like everything is sort of gray. We should stop looking at things from the perspective of being either white or black. This black or white mentality is really very primitive. Okay, so it's important to look at the gray areas in life. So these 3 months, I feel like, could be very significant in terms of maybe you're moving to a new place, you're applying for a new job, you have to move to a new apartment, or you have to break up with somebody, or you have to let go of certain relationships, let go of certain job situations. But whatever it is, like be bold and take those steps that are required. And I feel like even if you are not taking those steps, these are Tao card can talk about divine intervention and things that are happening on its own. Just stay open to changes, and just stay open to changes. Okay, then in the third quarter, that is July, August and September, we have Eight of Pentacles, which is like which is a great card to have after the Tower card, because I feel like in these 3 months or in the third quarter of the next year, you'll be very focused on rebuilding whatever you feel like you have lost. I do air quotes because it's important for you to go through challenges in those 3 months so that you can actually rebuild whatever you're building in these 3 months. This could be like you focusing on your self-worth, you focusing on yourself, your psychology, you realizing like what were your patterns that attracted like a difficult situation in your life, and how to handle difficult situations with more grace next time. And or maybe you are rebuilding certain, like you've had the courage to leave an old job and you're like trying to find where your passion really lies, and you end up discovering like a really good thing. So like your career will be most probably the main focus, and your inner work and working on yourself, and you will be your first priority in these 3 months. Then coming to the last quarter, that is October, November and December, we have the King of Swords. I feel like with the swords, which is an air element, October is going to be very important for you. The Libra season is going to be very significant for you. But the King of Swords is actually a very assertive and logical person. I feel like the last 3 months, using logic over your heart is going to be very helpful for you. So it's, people say that follow your heart and leave your mind behind. Like, that's not true. You have to find a balance between following your heart and listening to your mind. Like, if you just keep on doing what you want to do in the moment because you just felt like doing it, and you just keep on following your feelings, that again, you're allowing your feelings to control your mind. You have to find a balance between your mind and your heart. The last 3 months, if you take a lot of logical decisions, like decisions from your mind rather than your heart, you will be in it'll benefit you a lot. So that's all that I have for you for next year, Aquarius. I hope that this was helpful in some way and it made some sense, and I'm going to see you again next time. Please don't forget to check out your sun, moon and rising signs as well. And bye bye, take care.